maybe 2.
You gotta find me another job.
It's not gonna get any better, you know.
Nah, I'll heal.
I'm talking about the job. No matter what I teach you, no matter how much I advise you, it will always be you who chooses to put on the suit every single night.
I know that.
Hold.
It's nights like these where I'm especially reminded of why Gotham needs a Batman. The fights we fight that no one else can. How we are able to go beyond the limit of the police. Do whatever it takes to protect those who cannot protect themselves. When my dad was killed, never again. Not on my watch. His murder would have been covered up, unsolved, and forgotten if not for you. If not for the Batman.
You're Batman now, Terry. Once Powers was brought to justice. You took hold of your own fate. I'll be here to guide you for as long as I'm able. But it's the decisions you make that will ultimately shape your legacy. The legacy of Batman.
Mom says come eat breakfast. Terry, you're in here. Mom says she doesn't want you sleeping in all day and staying out all night like some kind of bat.
Alright, Twip. I'll be right out.
I'm no Twip. You're the Twip. 5 minutes and I'm eating your waffles.
Whatever makes you happy, kid.
I care about him.
Gotham is too big a city for you to be wrapped up in someone that doesn't make you happy. Or doesn't want to make you happy.
Look, I know, it's just... I mean, he's been stressed out lately. With sports and college starting soon, you have to understand that.
Chelsea, you have to understand. I'm talking about your happiness.
Are we still discussing Nelson?
Yeah. Sometimes I don't know what to do, Dana.
I already told you what to do, girl.
Did you, get a hold of Jerry?
No.
He didn't answer. I'm pretty sure Max gave you the tough love angle. She always does.
Yeah. Maybe it's what I need.
I wish I had some advice for you, Chels, but right now, I don't think I could help. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what's happening with me and...
Terry!
Dana, sorry I'm late. I was helping out my mom with Matt, and then there was this whole thing.
I'm just glad you made it here at all, Terry.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get some food.
Yeah. That way, everyone can just...
Since when does everyone not include me? So what? Chels? Not a part of the group anymore? Is that it?
No, Nelson, you weren't invited to this particular group meeting.
I'm sorry, who the hell asked you? Back off, Nash. McGinnis, who do you think you're talking to, Twip?
Why don't you just get out of here, Dreg?
Terry, don't.
Greg? Come on, McGinnis. Stand up and open that mouth of yours so I can shut it for you.
Nelson, wait! Walk me outside.
No, Chels, you don't have to.
It's alright, we'll be right back. It's alright, we'll be right up front.
We're not done.
You're done.
She's got to get a new man.
Shouldn't we go out there with her?
No, I don't think he's stupid enough to do anything crazy.
Who knows what to do?
What was that? This city can never catch a break.
Hey, on second thought, why don't we follow Chelsea outside and, since he was late, Terry can stay here and get us all some food and meet us outside.
Sure, sounds like a plan. Be sure to get me the double and Chelsea gets a veggie.
2 chili dogs for me.
Seems we have a situation at the Hall of Records.
Yeah, I just saw.
Scanners say it's Mad Stan.
I'm on it. Slagging.
System in which you all believe there is a safety net for all of your selfish endeavors has been corrupted by the bureaucracy. There is no safety net. There is nobody to catch you. You all rely so heavily on your precious, precious technology to do the simplest of tasks in your meaningless lives. I mean, you can't take a shit, wipe your own ass without pressing a button or uploading some program. Sure, you learn more. Sure, you absorb more information. You soak up more and more and more stuff that you don't need. And now your minds are filled with so much nonsense, so much crap, that it is helping them to keep you down. It is helping them to press you down, to hold you down. There is only one sane solution. We have to blow it all up.
Or we could just get off the couch and do a little exercise every now and then. Give it up, Stan. And let the hostages go free. These people are innocent.
Hostages? Hostages? These are not hostages. They're not tied up. Look at them. They're free. They're free to go. These are concerned citizens of Neo-Gotham that wish to know what is happening to their lost society. As far as I'm concerned, they're free to go. You want to go? Go.
Everyone, stand up and go. Go, now.
Go, 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 go! Bah, bah! Like sheep. You think this is a joke, don't you? Take a look around, Batman. Society is crumbling as we know it. Do you want to know why? Because of information overload. Man, there is no way. There's no way that people can absorb everything that is going on. We are drowning in a quagmire of vid clips, of emails, sound bites, pictures. People are taking pictures of their food, Batman. They are putting up inspirational quotation, inspirational speeches, so that they can inspire their friends to get up off their asses and do something meaningful with their lives. You know what they end up doing? They end up doing a whole lot of nothing. Society and humanity is dying, Batman. And there is only one sane solution.
Oh, yeah. This is sane.
This is necessary. Now, what do you think this would do?
Wait for it. Compressed targeted EMP. Pretty sweet, right? Specially made just for you. A gift from a friend.
Shouldn't have done that.
Max? Do you ever think Terry and I will be like them?
No. Terry's no drag like Nelson. He's just
Complicated?
busy. You know, he's had more responsibilities ever since his dad. Look, all I'm saying is he may need a little patience. But Terry's one of the good guys. He really cares about you, Dana. And he's damn lucky to have someone like you that cares about him.
Go walk and find yourself another boyfriend.
Are you serious?
Where is he? How long does it take to get some chili burgers?
When are you all going to realize that you're just contributing to the problem? Playing hero again, Batman? Just for another blurb on the 11 o'clock news?
Stan, you have to stop this.
No! The people need this.
Trust me, the people are doing okay.
Neo-Gotham is infected. I'm trying to help her find a cure.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing medicinal about arson.
She can't be stopped, Batman.
I'm not here to stop Neo-Gotham, just you.
Terry! Stop me before he shoots off one of those bombs.
There's nothing you can do, Batman. It's already started.
Sure about that? He's down. Want to let Commissioner Gordon know it's clear to move in?
Already done.
Alright. I have to get back to the diner. Dana's gonna kick my...
Terry,
Yeah.
due to Stan's actions, and the Jokers last evening. Commissioner Gordon will be putting patrols on overtime, so we'll most likely have a slow night.
So you're saying I have the night off?
Never. But if something comes up, I'll call you.
Sounds good. Maybe I can get in some makeup time with Dana.
Keep your comm link on.
I will.
Sorry, Terry. She never even went back inside. She took off with Chelsea after Nelson broke it off with her. Again. I tried to cover for you, but, there wasn't much to go on.
I can't believe it.
I know, right? Like Nelson has any grounds to dump Chelsea. If anything, she's the one who...
Dana. Me.
Saw you take down Miss Dan on the vid screen. That was pretty shway.
I just can't get it right, can I? I'll talk to you later, Max.
Wait.
Gotham is infected. I'm trying to help her find a cure. There's nothing you can do, Batman. It's already started. I'm trying to help her find a cure. Trying to help her. She can't be stopped. She can't be stopped, Batman.